This is the audiobook of The Center of It All by Brittany Simone Silver. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted by any means without the written permission of the author. I would like to acknowledge God for the gift and passion to write. All blessings are truly due to you. I am thankful to every person and experience that has influenced my writing. I am forever grateful for everyone who has supported and believed in me and continue to do so. Last but not least, I give thanks to all those who play a role in the creation, evolution, and support of the art world. Dedication. This book is dedicated to my loyal supporters. Sunsets to sunrise. Spirit come alive. Destiny still awaiting. Sunsets to sunrise. Silent cries. Oftentimes the silence cries, trickling down flooded eyes, disappointment that won't subside, ego veiled in love disguise, whiplash from contradiction, emotional imbalances, never meeting in the middle, pleasure a lifetime away, peace received when given space, suspended on the roller coaster of feelings uncontrolled, silent cries await at the finish line. Let down. You let me down, but really you drop me, discard me, stop me from seeing joy. You let me down, but really you push me, toss me over the edge. You let me down, but really you see me on the ground and you step on me. You let me down, but really you trigger me, devise mental and emotional warfare at every turn of this freeway of life. But I'm not free. You let me down. I'm drowning and you look on, then turn your back completely. After I've been erected back to life, you ask if I'm okay. I was there. I was there. When you were in pain, I held you. I was there, offering friendship and advice. I was there, secretly praying for you, openly celebrating your victories. I was there, protecting your privacy. I was there, shielding you from despair. When many left and abandoned you, I was there. When they came with stress and agony, I matched it with peace and love. I was there. But now that I cry out for help, where are you? What he provides. Eyes that show his soul, hands that were made to hold, and his lips, they say forever. He is like an amazing day. I never want to say goodbye. I just want to live in his presence for eternity. He's like my favorite song. I want him on repeat. He's like sunrise. I need to see him every morning. What he provides, something almost indescribable, almost incomprehensible, almost unfathomable to the human mind. This thing he gives is so surreal. I need it all the time. I pray he never leaves. I need him by my side. I'm in overwhelming awe of all that he provides. Wedding vow. Husband, I've waited for you. For as long as I can remember, I have longed for a best friend. I have yearned for unconditional love. I am so thankful for you. Someone to laugh with, someone to lift me up and encourage me. Your love is healing. Your love is pure. Your love is everything I desire and so much more. I never thought I deserved you, but I accept you completely as an amazing gift of mercy and grace. Forever is what I vow. I'm yours. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. A new chapter begins. A new chapter begins. Climbing new highs, reaching new galaxies and dimensions, counting lessons and moving forward, looking up to the stars, knowing the gift of their twinkling light. Light awaits at the end, and newness begins. And so it is. Knowledge of self. I feel disconnected, an alien in this place, no longer a member of the human race, becoming increasingly aware of the illusion. I'm alluding to the source of division and confusion. I crave the higher knowledge. My soul yearns for the truth, in search of God consciousness, trailing on the road that leads to knowledge of self. Simple answer. My simple answer was yes. But did he realize? Could he even fathom how that answer wasn't so simple? My simple answer was yes. I didn't have the energy or mental capacity to pour out my soul, knowing that it was too heavy for him to hold. So I said yes, taking on the responsibility, naming myself guilty for his crime, making myself accountable for his shortcomings, neglecting to remind him of all the times he failed to show up for me. I swallowed my feelings to give him what he needs. So I said, yes. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. As long as there's tomorrow, don't you fret. As long as there's a new day, don't you fret. Don't forget, where there's a will, there's a way. Always remember to live for today. Conditional love. What you taught me is that your love is conditional. You have taught me to hide facets of me. I'm suffocating. You make me feel like I cannot breathe. Do you want me to leave? Your love feels conditional. I do not feel safe under these conditions. Massive restriction. I am in a condition of trust reserved. My heart fears your inconsistency of love. Consistently, you have invalidated my emotions, molding me into an avalanche of despair. Daily, I chip off my icy pieces. I am teaching myself to navigate your ocean of vulnerability. But certainly, my love wants to embrace you freely, regardless of the conditions of yours. Incompatible energy. Distant force, I can feel you, creeping in, plotting chaos, I can sense you. You are not compatible with me. You fool others. You hide. I detect you through the disguise. I'm alive, but your goal is to end me. I combat your hate with love, although you ooze with morbid envy. I breathe easy in the background. You crave to be the center of it all. I know your intentions are malicious, and yet I take your call. Reference point. You're a reference point, a compass that I need, a necessary means. You're that comfort zone. When I get lost in this world, you're a place that I call home. You are that never-changing thing, something that I need, something that sustains me when love is out of reach. You will forever be with me. I have to say goodbye. You were once my king, my everything. You visit me often in my dreams. I must limit our encounters to my sleep. My heart still beats for you, and it cries sometimes. Tears run down my eyes, recalling what was lost, our love. You will forever be with me. Time to leave. I'll escape before it kills me. When I mention the name of my Savior, it flees, but only momentarily. It creeps back in when convenience strikes, and with all of my might, I try to make peace with my enemy, try to combat that hatred with love. I seek strength from the heavens above, but that weight of disdain is heavy. Prayer and praise is my remedy. I want to let it be, but it's determined to get the best of me. I'll save my life when it's time to leave. Heal you. I want to heal you, reverse the curse of bondage, heal you, free you from your infirmities. I need to heal you and remind you of who you are. Heal you, take you back to soulful bliss. You need to heal. Inhale holistic remedy. Heal. Remind me. Accumulated virtue. That's you. I don't think you realize what you do. Your presence brings rejuvenation to my soul, more valuable than gold. You are the reminder of many things, warrior of discernment. You remind me of my superpower. That is no small thing. In my times of darkness, light is what you bring. You balance my imbalances. It is your nature. Magnificent being. You are everything. My reason. Soaring through the skies on an endless blissful high. You are my reason. Right in front of me. Never would have known that everything I need is right in front of me. Elevation. I'm elevated, suspended in the sky. The wind kisses my cheeks. Joy reigns all over me. No worries, no care. Purpose everywhere. I'm elevated, soaring in the sky, arms open wide, welcoming tomorrows and bluer skies. Elated bliss before my eyes, loving this sensation. Beautiful elevation. Come, come, my love, my divine. Come, my love, explore what is yours. My soul is speaking. Answer my call. Give me your all. Come, my love, lay with me under the stars. Dwell with me. Take in the air from the evening skies. Look into my eyes. They reveal what you know. I am yours. What's the procedure? What's the procedure when your world ends before it begins? What's the procedure when your hope and glory is murdered? What's the procedure when your best friend was always your enemy? What's the procedure? Lashes, long lashes, stretch out to unimaginable depths. Unending torture. My mind says leave, then reminds me that I am a slave no matter where I go, no matter what I do. I'm met with lashes. Silence, lash. Speak my mind, lash. Wasted breath, breathe, lash. Fall on my knees, lash. Even crying to God is labeled as sin. There seems to be no winning in this battle. All roads lead to pain. In my sleep I encounter occasional heaven. Then I am awakened abruptly. Wounds barely healed before the beating, beaten down at every turn, and the burn sears so deep that I become numb. Pain song. I count myself guilty when I give in to your harm. Want to maintain my innocence, so I'll write this song. Pain ballad of those tears I cried, recounting all those times you lied, left me feeling numb inside. Sometimes so weak I thought I died. This is my pain song, pouring notes of sorrows, filled with weary days, uncertain tomorrows. I write this pain song, the way I choose to fight, the way that I regain my strength, the way to reach the light. We drew the line. We drew the line, but there was a time when I was your baby, a little lady. Mama raised me, but could only pour from the cracked basin that her mother filled. And my reflection was my father's, so lovely hate was my inheritance. I was your baby, a little lady. My good traits you said you gave me, but I am a product of you and my father. We drew the line. You wanted to color me into blemish-free parameters, but I'm clumsy by nature. We drew the line because although I am two halves, you want to mold me into a whole of you. But all I knew was what I was, a perfectly imperfect mixture of mother and father. We drew a line, and the last time you crossed it, I decided it was the last time. You're still gone. How many times did I almost die? Failed attempts at suicide, but you said I was dramatic, a drunk, an addict, a girl with ugly habits, inflicting hurt on myself to erase the pain. What a shame. No one wins when you play that game. Mommy and Daddy don't understand why I act like this. How did she snap like this? But they were the architects who built and abandoned this building. Parents use their children as pawns, and it's wrong. They deposit their hurts and demons into our emotional bank account, and we withdraw the aftermath. A job description that comes with this gig. Public service announcement. Parents, sometimes a measure of your parenting isn't who you are, but who your children become. Parents, we are the product of what you put into us and what you take away. Parents, stop thinking that a broken home is the way. Parents, for what you lack, your child has to pay. Parents, know what really matters. Parents, sometimes the phrase, "I'm fine," is a lie. Parents, many times we tell you what we need, so listen. Parents, when you have us, we're supposed to come first. Parents, we didn't ask to be here, you made a choice. Parents, if we're going to be here, the least you can do is be there, for real. Parents, don't forget that we are a reflection of you, good and bad. Parents, can you hear me? Parents, you need to listen because we've been hearing your own voice for too long. Parents, emotional neglect means that even if you're physically there, you're still gone. Mama, maybe you don't know how to love me. It took me a long time to accept, but I finally come to terms. It hurts me, Mama, because all I want to do is bond with you, build with you, and grow. All we need is to be willing. There are some things that we must let go. All we need to do is get out of our own way. This requires us to commit to change. This requires us to admit the pain. This requires us to heal, Mama. You got to keep it real, Mama. I know just how you feel, Mama. It's a cycle that we must break. Let me help you kill your demons. Because while foes are preying on our downfall, plotting and scheming, I'm screaming out for you, Mama. I love you, Mama. Hiding. Hiding to escape the pain, hiding to unlive again. But that fate returns on the 25th hour, roller coaster of infinity, not certain of path or direction, receiving fool's protection. You count it as a blessing, because really, nothing is hidden. Look within. It's becoming clear after all these years. I shrank deep within myself because the truth is what I feared. At last I see the truth. Been looking far outside of me since my youth, but reality hit hard. It's time to play my cards. It's time to look within. Healing caress. I rub on your chest and glide my fingers down your back. My index finger slides up and down your spine. Your vibration is in sync with mine. You tell me your love language, trust, touch, the things between us. But at the same time, we are flawed, stumbling on this obstacle called life. Occasionally, we combine your spirit and mine. Even when we're apart, our souls intertwine. Yeah, we're connected, and this soul tie won't die. Just one. Maybe I was only meant to reach just one. Maybe she or he is a little me to the seventh power. Maybe it only takes just a single hour to write words that can inspire a soul to change the world. Maybe he or she is waiting to read my words, a message that they never heard that can shake them and make them move to purpose. Or maybe they're on their own throne and they just need a reminder that they're not alone. Because I don't really care about money, fame, or material things, but if my words do take someone higher, then I'm okay. Even if they reach just one. Everything I touch, it's like I ruin everything I touch, suffocating it because I love it so much. It's like I kill everything I love, drowning it in my presence because it's never seems like enough. It's like my pain is contagious, leaving me and infecting others. It's like I can't get it right, constantly seeking grace from above. Sometimes it feels like I'm destined for failure. The times that I've fallen, the times that I cried, the times that I fail, even when I try, the hearts that I break, the lives that end, causing pain and heartache to family and friends. Sometimes I wonder why I'm here. Heartache and sadness has always lived here. Just a mustard seed of hope, clenched in my fist, just a microcosm of wishfulness. In the world of have not, that's a lot. Gripping this teeny miracle, not wanting to see defeat, failure, despair, or hopelessness for tomorrow. I could drown in my angst and sorrow, or swim the waters of uncertainty and hold fast to promises of dreams fulfilled. Waking up to cold May days, planting my bare feet on watered grounds, awaiting new harvest, invested in possibilities of grace, only seeking karma at my door. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. And I don't want to ruin you with my brokenness. Seems I'm failing every test. Deprive myself of happiness. State of mind under duress. I'm a mess. A massive ball of endless stress, light years away from any rest. Seeking victory. Blazed ball of glory. My journey tells my story. Seeking victory. A beautiful thing. I woke up to hear the birds sing. The lovely sound of purpose called my name and awoke me from my stupor. What a super, wonderful, amazing feeling. The feeling of gratitude, newness of attitude, reassurance that everything will be okay, counting my blessings on a beautiful day. And that's a beautiful thing. Rise to the occasion. We met, and you were so much more than I had hoped for. An entryway to God's door. No, that's a lie. Because when I peeked inside your mind, I discovered more valuable jewels inside. You made me come alive, black man. I was the girl tasked with the task of resurrecting others, filling up their cups, reached a point where my portions were just not enough, and you refilled me. You're amazing, black man. The one with the plan. No wonder you're in such high demand. You make me rise to the occasion. Think about tomorrow. I want to think about tomorrow. I don't want to think about the tragedies and the aches and pains of today. I want to think about tomorrow, the place where wonder awaits, the place where new beginnings are knocking at my door. Therefore, there's blessing in tomorrow, a brand new day, a place where cares just fade away at times. And tomorrow, today will be far removed from my mind. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I've been down for so long, but even when I reached equator levels, I attempted to lift others up. But life took me, shook me, and reminded me I'm not as effective with an empty cup. So please forgive me. You see, we come into this world with baggage, chalk it up to generational curses, tough luck, or bad habits, what we're tasked to correct our plight. Along with my journey, I dimmed my light. Surrounded myself with faces and places where I figured that dimming mine would allow others to shine. Please forgive me, because if I'm not intact, then nothing's right. Please forgive me. I've been on a replaying cycle of endless nights, but I connected with a king who lit my life. I'm sorry. I hate that we're not talking. I hate that we don't have a bond. You've hurt me so much over the years. I know I've hurt you too, and I'm sorry. I want to come talk to you. I want to embrace you, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid that you'll wound me with your bitterness. I'm afraid that you'll end me with your venom. I'm afraid. We keep saying sorry. Are we? We keep saying we'll change. When will it come to fruition? Remember who you are. In this life, we sometimes get to a point where we lose ourselves. In this life, we sometimes forget who we are. Remember yourself. Remember your passion. Remember your purpose. Recollect your life mission. Recall the task at hand. Reclaim your soul. Remember you. Remember that laugh, that smile, that humanity. Recollect your principles, that code that you stand on. I know. You've been lost. It's time to return. It's time to remember who you are. The things. He left her poetry and sad songs. He killed the rest. As for the rest, none exists by her pillow. Instead, she leaves streaming puddles of tears, drunk on angst and despair. He just left her there. said that her baggage was too heavy for his feathered life. She was his wife, in the biblical sense. They laid down and combined. She gave him laughter. He left her crying. He didn't want to look in the mirror, so he broke them all. Left her in pieces like the shards of mirror parts. In her heart, she locked it away, in a cage marked wounded. That's all he left. Crush on my husband. I've got a crush on my husband, and I like it. He gives me butterflies. The feeling never dies. He makes me so excited. His voice has power, and I love that. His stature of authority demands respect, and I need that. His mind's equipped for exploring me. I have a crush on my husband. We're never ending. This is forever. Whoever this is for, it's okay not to be okay. Whoever this is for, stop holding things inside. Whoever this is for, it's all right to cry. Whoever this is for, stop running back to the pain. The blood was poured in his name. Come alive, creature of newness. Don't retreat to the shadows. It's frightening, I know. The lie of the adversary is fear. God said you are his. God said you have purpose. God said they can't kill you. God said rise. God is not one to lie. So whoever this is for, be encouraged. Trials may be unending, but you'll make it through the storm. The Matrix. Can't look for mom or dad to save me. Sam got them in his pocket. War at my back, and only God can stop it. In need of weekly exorcism, exorcising demons. They're climbing on my back, so the angels get near them, praying over my soul, not letting go. Remove my training wheels, but I'm not in control. Weapons taking hold. They weaponize every aspect of my life, even trying to cut me off from a natural high. I look to the sky. I know the soldiers will come. My Lord will send some. I'm trying to hold on, but that evil grip is strong. I'm trying to do right, but it's easier to do wrong. Mockingjay replays the song on constant repeat until I get it right. Story of my life. Story of my fight. I'd rather let you go and allow you to be with someone else than ruin you. And yeah, I'll feel like a fool. I'll cry about it, write about it, produce some songs and sad love poems. But I would rather let you go than hurt you, because you mean that much. Rather give you up than feel your touch. But just know, it's for protection. I'd rather take these daggers of regret than inflict misery on your soul. You're gold to me, a precious, rich jewel like a diamond. And so, I'd rather walk the cold, naked floors of eternity alone if it saves you from my neuroses. I'd rather spare you than share you, rather give you away than watch you leave, rather exit graciously than cause a scene. I would rather protect you from me than allow you to endure any agony that our love may breed. Help me. You need a helpmeet. Someone to make your days a little brighter and your nights a little lighter. You need peace. Someone who compliments you and supplies your needs. I'm glad we collided. All that you need resides in me. Keep going. Keep going. It's only a mile away. Keep going. Prove what you want today. Keep moving. Maintain a steady pace. Release the lies of yesterday. Tomorrow isn't far away. Reward comes after risk you take. Keep going. I want you. I want your essence streaming down my passage of life. I want to be your wife. We can get this right. You and me, baby. Taking flight. You and me, baby. I'll hold on tight, 'cause it's a bumpy flight. But I know we'll make it through the night and soar through the sunshine. You're all mine, a rare find, my king, my everything. I want you. What am I supposed to say? Is this a test? I may have informed you that I hate being tested, And we both may hate the outcome of the results. I hate drama, but truth be told, I've endured enough drama to circle several lifetimes. What do you want me to say? I care for you. I believe that I love you, but I'm afraid that I'm so damaged that I may never have the love you deserve. I want you, but I'm afraid that my brokenness may prevent me from showing up when you need me to. What am I supposed to say? I don't know if I can let go, because it's like you get me. It's like you understand me like no one else. So, what am I supposed to say?